Welcome into HSN, everybody. My name is Leslie. We've got great items in this fitness and health solutions hour for you, starting off with the world's first, or one of the only that we know of, first LED red light therapy neck pillow. This is an FDA cleared class 2 medical device. This is not just the little neck pillows you find at the airport convenience stores. This is an FDA cleared class 2 medical device to provide, and we're allowed to say this, that temporary soothing relief of neck pain. If you gather your stress in your neck, if your neck kind of feels so stiff and it's keeping you from enjoying your life, stop what you're doing, come and listen to this presentation. It is your DPL, deep penetrating light therapy, flex neck, it's a long mouthful. Flex Neck, a deep penetrating light therapy neck roll. And to tell us all about it is one of our original amazing American dreamers and show hosts, Bob Sircosta. Sir, yes, for those people that have suffered neck pain due to arthritis, due to sprains and strains, stiffness, and you know how debilitating it is because you're holding your 8-pound bowling ball on your head all day. We want you to stop what you're doing and come in close and
listen. Because when the pain starts, everything stops.
That's it.
I mean, pain truly does dictate what we can do and what we can't do. But now there is a way to help control that pain. And as Leslie was pointed out, what we're talking about is one of the first items ever designed to give us that temporary relief of the neck pain. We're talking about temporary relief of pain associated with arthritis, muscle spasms, stiffness. If you've ever had the stiffness in the neck, I really invite you to give this a try. Now, what's so different about this, let me just turn it on so you can see. You see some red lights in there. The red lights are going to give you a nice, gentle warmth. So it's going to feel so soothing and so comfortable. However, those other lights that look like they're off, well, they are on, because that's the infrared, and the human eye cannot see infrared, but that's what's happening. That infrared technology, the infrared light, is actually going into the soft tissue of the muscle, and it is causing and creating actually the circulation to increase temporarily in that area.
We're actually cleared to say that, because remember, this is not a little neck pillow you find at the airport. This is a class 2 medical device, FDA cleared. So you are actually getting that temporary increased circulation to that area. So when you get that temporary circulation, what happens? Everything starts loosening up. It's like the muscles warm up.
That's right.
Everything starts getting that temporary relief. And honestly, if you do suffer from pain, you know that it just basically puts a damper on everything going on in your life. You almost like stop living because it's so painful.
And what I like about this and other DPL pain relief products is the fact that they're non-invasive, okay? They're not going to interfere in your daily activity. They are safe, they are convenient, and as Leslie pointed out, we're talking about not a gimmick here, not a toy.
No.
This is an FDA cleared medical device. Chiropractors, doctors, athletes have used infrared technology for many, many years. Now you're going to be able to use it at home. Not only are you seeing what it's good for relief-wise, but look at that last line. Temporarily increases local blood circulation. Think about that for a moment. The pain relief is going right to the area, right to the source of the pain. And Leslie, that's what makes all the difference in the world. And it's comfy, isn't it?
It's so comfy because it is memory foam. Remember, some of the world's most expensive mattresses. That's what you got inside that mattress. This is $29 on a credit card payment, which means that for 4 months, it's $1 a day. And if you do deal with that pain, you know that your relief is worth more than $1 a day. The bad news is, Bob, I hate to be the Debbie Downer, but I've got 540 of these.
I thought we had more.
So that's all I have, with about 200 of you trying to get in on this to order. So very popular this morning. You don't have to worry about sizing. It's one size fits most, but what's most important, it's one of the latest and greatest technologies, that red light therapy. This is the only one that we know of that was done specifically red light therapy for the neck. And I love when Bob says it's not a toy. It's not a neck roll that you buy at any store or right before you travel at the airport. This is an FDA cleared class 2 medical device. So we are allowed to say things with this neck pillow that we don't say with pretty much any product here at HSN.
Exactly. Now, I was able to bring the neck pillow over here to the couch area because it's completely portable, all right? You can plug this right into your computer. You can plug it into a portable phone charger if you want to, and you can take it with you, whether you're on vacation, on the airplane, it doesn't matter. Or you can plug it into a regular wall outlet as well. But once again, not only portability, but it's also non-invasive. You know, you can sit, you could be relaxing like Barbara is here, and you could be getting that temporary pain relief. That's what we're talking about. If pain is in your life, I don't have to tell you how it's controlling your life, but now there's an opportunity, now there's a chance to do something about it. And as we've been saying, this is not a toy, not a gimmick. It is FDA-cleared medical device. As a matter of fact, I want to read you the words from the FDA. These are not my words. These are not HSN's words. These are words from the FDA about this product. Intended for the relaxation of muscles and relief of muscle spasms.
Wow.
Temporary relief of minor muscle and joint aches, pains, and stiffness, and the temporary relief of minor pain and stiffness associated with arthritis, and temporarily increasing local blood circulation.
Wow.
Those are statements that you do not hear about other products because this is unlike any other product. This is not a cream. This is not topical. It's not going to smell. It's not or anything like that. This is a great way to help control that pain, once again, associated with arthritis or muscle spasms or stiffness. But as Leslie pointed out, this is one of the first products ever designed, ever offered in the world that really focuses on the neck area. And if you've had that neck stiffness, if you've had that neck pain, then you know what it's like, Leslie. This is so different.
And sometimes even just waking up, maybe you just slept wrong, you know, to think that this is the same therapy that many of the professionals in the industry are using on you to give you that relief. That's the same thing. I love that Bob pointed out that just because you see those little nodules are turned off, it's working. That's the light and the relief that you cannot see. So an FDA cleared medical device that you can use to get that temporary relief of that neck pain associated with arthritis, with strains and pains, and any muscle spasms, all of that pain that if you have it, especially in your neck, because I have neck issues, and you feel like when you're really stressed, when you're holding up this 8-pound bowling ball, that you're like, oh my gosh, you know, you take it for granted what your neck does every single day. If you need that relief, how nice to know, as Bob said, it doesn't stink like a cream, it's non-invasive, I'm not reaching for the medicine cabinet. This is something I could actually use while I'm at work if I wanted to, typing on my computer.
Anytime. You can put this on anywhere, anytime, and be able to get that temporary relief. Now, I want to give you an idea of the coverage area right here. This is one of our pads from DPL, but I want to give you an idea of the area, the coverage, the penetration that you're going to be able to receive when you get. Now, once again, here it is with it off, but let me turn it on. Look at that. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about that red light giving you the nice, gentle, warm, soothing heat. And then the light that you cannot see, that is the infrared. That's what's going through the soft tissue of the muscle. That's what's actually relaxing the muscle, and it's increasing the local blood circulation in the treatment area. That's why this is unlike anything else out there. Now, we tested this. We went out and we did a consumer perception study. We want to share that with you right now so you can see what others found out about this. Look at that top line right there. 100%. Wow, that's so everybody reported positive results and improvement in their levels of pain. Over 90% reported over a 50% improvement, and so on and so on. But 100, what would this do to your life right now? How would it change your life if you got positive results and improvement in your level of pain? What would you be able to do now that you haven't done for a long, long time? That's what this is all about. Now, Leslie and I can talk about it all day, but you're not going to know until you try. That's why we invite you to try. That's what I want you to do. Just try this because you have 30 days. I recommend that you use this once, twice a day, maybe 15 minutes or so, and that's it. Whether you're watching television or relaxing in bed, it doesn't matter. Use it, and if it doesn't give you that temporary relief of the pain that we've talked about, you can send it back.
All right, fewer than 500. We knew that was to be expected. Lots of people dealing with that debilitating pain day in and day out in their lives. So less than 500 remaining. This is $1 a day for your relief. You know, you spend more than $1 a day on sillier things. This is $1 a day that could possibly mean that, well, you know what? I'm going to start feeling better. I'm going to start moving more with just a little or a couple of minutes a day. Free shipping and handling, so there's no risk to go ahead and get it shipped out to you. But we are very limited. And as is every every time we have any of your red light therapy products here, they always go so quickly because many people in America dealing every single day with horrible pain that keeps them from living their life to the fullest.
I have a lot of good friends who are chiropractors. I believe in chiropractors, and chiropractors are terrific and everything. They have been using the infrared technology for many, many years. They have one apparatus usually, but it's very, very stiff. You can see that this is flexible, all right? But there's a reason why they've been using infrared technology. There's a reason why the world's top athletes use it, because it works. It gets you the results that you're after. And we're not just talking about something, a cream or anything that you're going to put on an area and you hope that it's going to. This is proven FDA-cleared medical device to give you that temporary relief of pain, once again associated with arthritis, muscle spasms, stiffness, aches and pains in the joints. And once again, what it does, the secret, the lights that you cannot see. That's what sends that infrared technology into the soft tissue of the muscle. That's what increases the localized blood flow and increases the circulation. That's why you start feeling good again. And those are the lights. So, I keep pointing that out because I don't want you to get this at home, plug it in, you see some are red, but the other ones, wait a minute, they're not working. Well, they are working. And I just don't want you to think it's not working for you because you don't see the light.
Well, the minute I picked it up, I felt that soothing warmth, right? So you feel the soothing warmth right away, whether you're watching TV, watching the news, settling down, reading a book, even if it's just 10 minutes right before bed, when you put this on, try this out. You got nothing to lose. You got that 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Pick up the phone and say yes for $1 a day. For 4 months, say yes to, hey, quite possibly that relief I've been begging for, that relief I've been looking for, that neck pain. It's like, imagine, it's the top of your body. It's everything you do when you look down, when you move, when you're driving. It's everything you do. If you're dealing with that pain, you deserve to try something. And this is honestly very popular with everybody in the ordering process. Bob, if you can see their screen, about 300 of these remaining with everybody trying to get in. It's a this day only price. After tonight at midnight, if we have any of these remaining, it will be $139.95. So the free shipping goes away, the price goes away, the flex pay goes away at midnight. You got nothing to lose, but all of that relief to gain.
Yes, and that flex pay is crazy.
Yes.
I mean, that's crazy to be able to get. I mean, but I understand the skepticism. You know, because I mean, you go into stores and you'll see row after row of pain relief type products. I mean, they're all out there. So I understand the skepticism, and that's why I reiterate once again, I want you to know FDA cleared medical device, not a toy or anything like that. That's why I invite you to try this. You know, think about it this way. If it doesn't work, you send it back, but wonder for a moment if it did work. What would that do to your life? How would that change things? You know, being able to do things maybe you haven't done for a long, long time. Now, the portability of it, you can take it with you. Non-invasive, I don't care what you're doing, you can still receive that temporary relief from the DPL Flex Neck Deep Penetrating Light Therapy.
I'm so glad you said it.
That is a mouthful, isn't it? It really is.
I've been on every day this week. I'm like, I'm going to leave that to Bob. Here's the thing. This day only. It's a this day only opportunity. This is something that I've never presented. This brand new, Bob?
Yes.
Because I've never been on air with you.
We had it in June.
Okay.
Bobby had it on as the host pick.
Okay.
Sold out like that.
Okay.
And so we were just able to get a few in.
But fewer than 500 is all we have. And with everybody in the ordering process, we're thinking about 300 now remaining. If you want it, actually, I'm lying. Actually, 150 or 200 remaining with everybody on the line. If you want this, it's $1 a day for 4 months. It's $1 a day that you are worth so much more than $1 a day to try something that might provide you that temporary relief, that might give you that warmth that gets you up and out of bed in the morning, that warmth that soothes your neck while you're sitting at that computer at work hours on end. It is something so easy too. I'm not reaching for the medicine cabinet. I'm not going to the doctor, getting in the car, making an appointment. Something I'm doing in the comfort of my home.
Right, and doing something that you know has been tested, been proven by the FDA, being a medical device, this is something we know will work. So that's why we invite you to give it a try. No longer do you have to have that pain in that neck area or that stiffness or the spasms or anything like that. This will give you that temporary relief.
By the way, it is a luxury memory foam neck roll as well. So superior quality, and then you get that red light therapy for the neck. Very limited. It does make an amazing gift. I know my dad suffers from stress in the neck area, migraines, all sorts of stuff. stuff, I would love to give him that temporary relief of that pain. Try it out if you can. Remember, not a gimmick, not a toy or a neck roll you find at the airport. This is an FDA cleared Class 2 medical device. We mean business.